You know, last year when we had these as a today's special, I waited. I guess in my mind, I was a little bit newer. I thought they'll be around. There'll be a little bit more when I come back. I came back, they were sold out. I kicked myself for a year because I went and bought a competitor. They were not glass. They were not that noise that you may be able to hear. They were not glass, they were not metal, and they were trash within a couple months. What you are getting today is exactly what I waited on, and we have just 2 colors left, and lucky you, they are the 2 most popular. We have what we are calling right here, it's the silver color. This is stainless steel. And then here is the bronze. Customer pick, almost perfect 5-star rating. You're not just getting 2 or 3. You're getting 10 of these. If the price was for 5 or 6, I still think we would have the best price in the market because they are over 20 inches high. They are 6 inches wide with metal and with glass. They are fully solar, so you're never having any additional electric bill. You're never changing any batteries. You take them out, I put them together, I put them in my front yard. I did not wait on this time, except what I ended up doing was as soon as they were in the yard, I went right online and I bought 10 more. And I really think I could go ahead and buy another 10 because this is what I was waiting for. I could see them all the way down the street. It was great for security. It is insane for beauty, and the value cannot be beat. Remember, you're getting all 5 home for $13 on Flex. We have a full 30-day try it or money-back guarantee on these, but I think you're gonna find you end up grabbing more instead of returning any. We do have Tracy Kane here with us. Tracy, I'm having product after product that I own in my home today.
Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy.
Like my true favorites. I don't know who did this, but maybe it's because I requested them all. But this is 10.
10 of them, I know. And I love that you got your, so you ordered the today's special.
I did, and then I went back and got another one.
I love that so much. Which, did you get the bronze?
Yep,
okay.
And I think because it's so wonderful anywhere, and if and when I sell my home, I just pick them up and take them.
Exactly. And these are going to give you brightness. Okay guys, these are approved for up to 91% brightness after 8 hours. So what does that mean? So the sun goes down, your lights come on, and they are staying nice and bright all through the night, which I love. And look at how beautiful this is. I mean, just that starburst pattern that you're getting, it's 24 feet of light. You can place these 10 to 12 feet apart, still get such that beautiful ground covering starburst luminosity. So beautiful, all glass. All metal construction.
Come on.
There we go. There's the sound we're looking for.
Look at that. And you don't get that for this price. And also the sturdiness. It does come with those stakes that you can put right there into, I have super sandy ground. It works on that. We're using mulch here. They're so sturdy because the stakes themselves, the additional pieces that you use to secure them, they're twice as long as the competitor. So when you put them in, it is sturdy. They're in there. They're not tilting. I'm so impressed with how they hold up. You can just tell. It looks like I paid someone to come in and do the whole thing.
Yeah, and that stake also is an all-weather, high-quality resin. So once you put them in the ground, you don't ever have to take them out, right? You don't have to move them. You don't have to take them out when the snow comes. I mean, I love this before and after here. This is the same exact home. It was just one, on one side, it's before we put the lights in, then we put the lights in. Look at that instant curb appeal that it's creating. If you're putting your home on the market, this is the easiest, the best way to create that curb appeal. And then you get to take these with you because they are solar. They're not tied to them, right?
No.
There's no wiring. You're not hiring electricians. You're not hiring anybody. You're doing this all yourself. As soon as you get them home, you're going to see the lid has a little tab on it. You'll pull that off. You'll put them together, and then you will put them out into your yard, and within 20 minutes, you're going to have such beautiful curb appeal.
They are brighter than any ones I've ever had. The extended reach of the light. What is the extended reach? Say you just had one light in the middle of a dark yard. What would be your full diameter of light on that?
So you have basically 12 feet on all around.
Now that's what it is, because I noticed these blew the other ones I had out of the water, and they're 6 inches wide of beautiful glass. So even when they're not lit, it's increasing the beauty of my home. Maybe it's not even for a yard. Maybe you're putting them in planters. Maybe you're putting them in the backyard along the fence, because you always want to see the full extent of any property. It just looks beautiful, and it's a safety. But to be able to keep an eye on your pets when they're out. But you're getting 10, and I just cannot stress that enough. You go into any major department store, you go into the H Home store, and they may have something that looks similar. It will be plastic, and it'll be 10 for $100.
Yeah, and
I mean,
these
this
are 10
price.
lumens. So these are giving you beautiful, bright, crisp white light. So this is Eveready. If you're not familiar, if you're like, well, I think it sounds familiar. Okay, so they've been around for over 100 years. They were the creator of almost every battery that you have in your home. This is what is giving that power, right? So that beautiful crystalline huge solar panel on the top that is soaking in the rays and that energy from the sun to power that Eveready battery to give you that great light. Okay, so when you see, look at how beautiful it is. I mean, it's really bright.
It is.
And then if you look inside here, so this is that big, thick glass, okay? It is smooth on the inside, it's ribbed on the outside, and you have a beautiful prism in there. So that is what's giving you that reflection on the ground of that starburst pattern. So it's not just this plump of light, it's not a glow. This is an actual light that is going to give you so much beautification to your yard. These are standing over 20 inches tall. So that's also what's giving you that breath of light, because you have this nice tall post and then that all-weather high quality resin stake in there that has a little bit of give for you to get it into the ground and then leave it there.
Will you do the twist on one more time? Because I want everyone to watch at home. If you're wondering, what do I do when I get them out of the box? What she's about to do, that's it. There's a little pull tab and you pull it. That just tells the battery, hey, okay, now I'm actually gonna use the light. Otherwise the lights would be on the whole time we ship them. Once you've pulled that tab, twist it. Just a 1/4 inch and you are done. I didn't have to attach this to this or attach a solar panel. I thought there was gonna be a lot more putting it together and it was still worth it because of the price. No, I was thrilled to see as soon as it arrived, and wonderfully packed, by the way. I kept the box. I was so impressed with the packaging. When it arrives, it's going to be 10 of your lights that will already be attached to 10 of the stakes, and then you'll have 10 of these discs that, they're all interchangeable. You just put them on one at a time. From opening the box to transforming my yard, I believe the total time was 3 minutes for me. It was so fast and so easy. Even my daughter was able to help me with it. And this is something where you're going to be able to not only take it with you when you go, it's a wonderful way to increase the value of your home, but at a price where if we were doing 5 or 6, I'd be thrilled. 10 means you can put 5 on either side of that driveway and it looks like you ordered 2 orders, but we're giving you the 10. That's why I went back for another 10, as I was planning on doing the driveway, and then I said, now I want to do some around the tree or some over there, because now my home looks like it's worth so much more, and it was just an extra, $15 flex payment to grab another one.
Right.
If you're loving this bronze, it is a super bestseller here. We're down in the hundreds left, and speaking as someone, if they're sold out, I don't know how long you're gonna have to wait to get them back. It took a year last time.
Yes, we typically only get 1 shipment of these a year, and then once they're gone, they're gone. So, we're saying here, take advantage of this. These prices are great. It's that time of year that this is an easy way to start to transition your yard from winter doldrum to beautiful spring. Because as soon as that ground thaws, you can get these in the ground. And what I love too is that a lot of people take such pride in their yards, right? So they make sure their grass is perfect. They have the perfect plantings, but then the sun goes down and you can't appreciate what is going on in the yard. Well, when you have all of these beautiful solar lights that the sun is powering for you, that yard is going to pop and you're going to appreciate it all day, all night long. And what's great also is that since these are solar, there's no wires. You don't have to worry that, oh, I put them out and gosh, God, I really wish I put some in the back instead of the front, or I wish I spaced them apart a little bit more. It's just that easy to go and pull it up and move it. You don't have to worry because it's not a permanent fixture.
No, and the solar panel is a little bit larger than the average ones. It's totally invisible there on the top, but that is one of the reasons why you're getting those lumens, not just for a few hours, but did you say 90% as bright as when it first goes on, even 8 hours later? Yeah. Because a lot of these, you get them and it's like it looks great for an hour, and then later it's just a little sad, depressed yellow glow that you can barely see if you're just walking by the house, but you think, oh, I got an okay price. Well, how does $1.30 each sound for one of these? Over 20 inches tall, 6 inches wide, fully metal here. These are not plastic. This is glass, really strong, durable, thick glass, and then you have that prism here at the base. Not a penny more ever in your electric bill, not a penny in a wiring bill, not a penny in a, now I gotta go grab a new battery and replace the battery bill. Once it's in there, the investment is done, and you're just gonna be able to reap the rewards and probably wanna go back and grab another set, but the bronze will likely be gone, and that's just the reality. I had to wait a year to get it back. Okay, so I have to move to the other studio. I'm gonna let you finish this one up here, but look at this. I said, even if your power went out, girl.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Because last year when we had the hurricanes come through, our home lost power for a week. But the nice thing was when we left and we came back, our yard was still lit up. So I felt really secure that, you know, it looks beautiful outside and it lasted through the storm, and people didn't know whether or not we were home or not, because when you light up your home, it automatically looks like somebody is there. It's like when you walk down the street, or maybe you drive through one of those neighborhoods with all the beautiful fancy homes, the first ones you look at are the ones that have that beautiful lighting. And this is the way that you can achieve that on your own at home. You're getting a 10-pack of these. All you have to do is decide whether you want to go with the stainless steel, which has a little bit of a glisten to it, a little bit of a shimmer. So if you're looking for jewelry for your yard, go with the stainless steel. If you're looking for just more of a classic look, maybe you have some iron fixtures, go with the rubbed oil bronze. This is a really nice, warm, chocolatey brown color. Either way, you're getting a 2-year warranty, you're getting 10 fixtures, 10 lumens of light, and these are approved to give you lightness after 8 hours, 91% of brightness. These are staying bright all through the night.
2-year warranty too, you can't beat it. Remember, customer pick, almost perfect 5-star rating. Consider that one more 5-star vote as someone who now owns 20 of them. Thank you so much, Tracy Kane. It was lovely
Enjoy
having
your
you.
light.
Well, enjoy your light. I love that. Enjoy your light.